Good morning, everybody, and welcome to day 2 of our PE activities. I'm Mr. Antel, a Year 2 teacher in the Squirrels class. Let's have a quick look at a quick sneak preview of what today's activity is going to be about. So it's called Try It Tuesday, and it's going to be a river crossing. So let's have a look. Looks like we're going to be starting at one point and we've got to try and get to somewhere else. So that's a little sneak preview of what today is going to be about. But before we do that, let's have a look at what we need for today's lesson. So today you're going to need paper and pencil, your active bodies. You're going to need a stopwatch or somebody's mobile phone to use. You're going to need 2 objects that you can stand on. So you could have 2 chopping boards. So Mr. Antel has got 2 chopping boards here that I'm going to use, or 2 pieces of paper, something that you can stand on that's flat. You're also going to need a dice or 6 pieces of paper like yesterday, and 2 counters to do the warm-up game. So a quick recap of the warm-up game to get our bodies ready for exercise is the Snakes and Ladders game, and you can play it in the same way that you played yesterday. Okay, so I'll go to the main screen, and if you need to go back on the video to look at the rules, you can do. Good luck, and can you have a good warm-up for 10 minutes? Off you go. Okay, right, well done on doing a super warm-up there. Let's have a quick look on what I'm going to ask you to do next, which is to find your piece of paper or the page in your books where you filled out this frame yesterday, because we've got to add in one more word, which is for Tuesday, river crossing. So can you write that word now, please? River crossing next to Tuesday. I'll give you some time just to do that in your books or on your piece of paper. Okay, excellent. Well done, everybody. Let's see what today's job is going to be. So it's called Try It Tuesday, and it's a river crossing. So we're going to need a start and a finish line. I've got, on a piece of paper, I've got start, finish, but if you just want to use 2 markers, then you can do, it's up to you. And 2 flat items. I've got 2 chopping boards. You can use 2 pieces of paper, anything that is flat that you can stand on, and it's going to enable you to cross the river. And you must use these 2 items to cross the river. Only your feet and hands can touch your items. No body part is allowed to touch the river, which is the floor. And if you do, you need to start again. Okay, how quickly can you cross? So your best time in 10 minutes of trying. So you get lots of goes in 10 minutes, and then whatever your best time is, that's what you will write down at the end. And if you want to make it more challenging for yourselves, then you can use smaller items, okay? Or maybe cut your pieces of paper smaller. Right, so I'm just going to share the screen so I can show you how we are going to have a go at doing the job. So I've got my start and finish signs here and my 2 boards. So I'm going to put my finish line down the camera here. Let's move so you can see the floor for this part. So there's my finish line, and my start line could be back here. Okay, and I've got my 2 boards ready to go. So I'm going to put my feet on the start line, and now I can't touch the floor because that's the river. So I need to use my boards to get closer. So you'll mind my balance, don't fall over. So keep your balance, everybody. And then you can't touch the floor. You need to pick up a board from behind you. And I'm not going into the river, sort of staying well away from the river. Right, hopefully this is the last chance to get to the finish line. And I can pick up the board, and I've kept my balance, okay? And I'm at the finish. And you check your time, and then you can have a go at beating your time. So let's share the screen again. When you've got your best time, then you go back to your piece of paper, and you're going to fill it in. So next to river crossing. Whatever time you've got, you put your time in here on this column. And then you're going to try and beat that one again on Friday. Okay, so that's today's job. Remember to keep your balance, everybody. You're brilliant athletes. Good luck. See you soon.